First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone to John B's. This day last year was the 15th of August when the roses were supposed to come on Saturday afternoon, and on Friday morning my mother passed away, so we couldn't bring the roses in. She would have killed me for passing up on a bit of business and the publicity, and you can imagine that it's a little bit emotional for us today, because a year on we have you here, and we're only delighted to have you here as well.
Thank you.
My mother. I know this has been a fantastic week for you, but I'm sure there are some ups and downs as well. And just to give you a little story, my mother told me that might stand to you in the next few days. You might need to access this little one. Okay. Just in there's the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Joan and I were all reared together in this little street. Everybody lived out of each other's pot. We were all reared out of their own pot. But in the kitchen, my mother would be there, and she'd be stirring the soup, and she could have my baby sister, Evelyn's mother, with 5 kids of her own now, and she'd have her up in her arms and trying to cook the dinner. And there was myself and my 2 brothers, and we were like the chickens. We were reared free range. We were wild. We were like we were inside in a crisp packet trying to burst out. We never walked or ran anywhere. And my poor mother had to keep it all going. She had to run the pub, and then upstairs we had a murderer. My dad was right in the field at the time, and he had to get inside the head of the bull McCabe, and it was driving him crazy. So my poor mother was trying to keep the whole lot going, and she was finding it nearly impossible. So there she is with 3 mad sons trying to burst everywhere, a murderer upstairs, a baby up in her arms, and she's trying to cook the dinner at the same time. And then is the bell there, Phil, somewhere? And then the bell, and we had a bell on the counter, you remember that, John? Yeah. And then someone would ring the bell, and can you just keep it down over there, because I love the sound of my own voice. And someone would ring the bell, and my mother would say to me, "Get out there, Bill, get out there." Now I'd be belting my brothers, whom I love, and the mother with the baby up in her arms, she's trying to cook the dinner, and a murderer upstairs, John B, and the bell would ring, and my mother would say, "Get out there, Bill, get out there." And then she'd say, "Shop face." That's SHOPFACE, shop face. And shop faces, and hello, and how are you? And everything, and lovely to see you. And you put on the shop face. So sometimes you have to do it. I'm sure girls, you all had to do it at some stage. But the great thing about the shop, I was a barman at 10, and as you can see, I haven't progressed very much in life ever since. But the shop face is when you put on this face, no matter what, even if you're in bad form. And the lovely thing about the shop face is, bit by bit, surreptitiously, it sneaks up on you, and it becomes, in a subconscious way, it becomes your real face, and you're in good form for the day then. So look, if you get